One last rip for good luck. Hey, what up? It's your girl, Yummy D. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. We're gonna do a get ready with me today. I know, really basic, but I thought it would be fun because I actually don't put makeup on like every day. When I'm leaving the house or like when I was going to work, all I would wear is like anymore eyebrows, mascara, and like lipstick. But now I really don't even wear lipstick anymore because it always, like specifically the like, lipstick that I like from Chanel would always dry out my lips. But like at least you knew it was gonna like stay all day. Do you like my scarf? I'm not putting a lot of faith into this little microphone, so if the audio is bad, I thoroughly apologize. So yeah, let's get ready. We're gonna get ready to go smoke weed in my basement. Let's just hang out. I did a face mask. It was like hyaluronic acid, but it was from the Dollar Tree, so I don't know how good that could be. I'll let you know if I break out later. But basically, I mentioned that because I would usually start off with my hyaluronic acid, but since I already did that face mask, I'm not gonna do it. But I do feel like maybe if we start off with like a wet face, that might like help some of the products stick. I don't know, but I'm gonna use this little, what is this? Hydrating facial mist, and this is from the Dollar Tree as well. So if I break out, I'll let you know. But like, yeah, it's very like fragrant. It does smell like watermelon. I don't really think it smells like aloe because the aloe plant that I have in my house actually smells like chicken. I don't really know why. I think that means it's like a bad plant. I mean, it's massive and I don't know what to like do with it. It needs a bigger pot, and I feel like I knew this going into it, that the plant does grow like pretty rapidly. And I was like, I'll probably kill it before like it actually starts getting big, but it's like pretty big. It needs a new pot. Like every other plant in my house. I feel so bad. Because my hibiscus, I have 2 hibiscus plants. The one bloomed. I'm not doing much makeuping, but I'll get into it. What should I start with? If I was getting ready, I would probably start with eyebrows. But yeah, let's start with eyebrows. Let's do that. My hibiscus plant, when I first got it, it like bloomed so much, like maybe like 2 years ago. The one only bloomed once this year, and I wasn't there when it happened. Do I have a mirror? Do I have a mirror? Anyway, the eyebrow product that I use is NYX Fill and Fluff. I, bought this once because there was no other option, because I was using NYX like skinny eyebrow pencil. This is hot gossip, I know. The skinny eyebrow pencil, and they didn't have it or whatever, but before I was using the Anastasia, and that shit's just costs so much money, and it's like the same shit. So I bought this Fill and Fluff, and it's actually like my favorite eyebrow product now. But I'll show you how I do my eyebrows. I saw this on YouTube. Some other girly taught me how to do it, but basically I'm like, guys, tutorial. I'm for the girls, like we're just here to like vibe. It's fine. I basically will outline the bottom and then like kind of the top. Okay, are you seeing this? The bottom, and I'll kind of do the tail and then the top. And if it looks like shit, then don't listen to me. But I'm here for the girls. I do need to like tweeze my eyebrows a little bit, but then I'll take, you take the skinny side and do that, and then you take like the flat side and kind of start like filling in the brow a little bit, and then of course we'll brush everything out. But don't forget like this area and like down here, or else like it looks like shit. Mix it up, clean it up, fill it in. Literally fill and fluff. We'll fill it and then we'll fluff it. Okay, I think that's good enough. Maybe this is where the fluff comes in. You'll take the fluff brush end, and I'll kind of like, what do you call this? Like brush out the top of it and like clean it up. The bottom, and then like I'll kind of brush up. Yeah, just keep brushing until you look slay mama snatch. Oh, and then it like will get all over your face kind of. So I'll just clean it up. And if this looks really bad, I'm sorry. I don't know. That's how I usually do it, but I kind of just want to say fuck it. Okay, fuck it. It might be better when we put like mascara on and stuff like that, but this is kind of what I'd be working with. I'll do the other eyebrow, but literally all of the makeup I use is a few years old. I haven't bought any eyeshadow products, any like eyeliner. I haven't purchased like anything outside of eyebrows, mascara, and like not even lipstick or anything like that. I just use stuff that I already have. Man, this is gonna look like shit. But I forgot to mention that the pimp simple. What? The pimple sticker stays. If you guys have had like a zit down here, they're like different than other ones because they don't go away, or they take they take forever to heal and go away. So I've been slapping our little BTS stickers on top of it to get rid of it. And I don't know if it's working, but it's out of sight, out of mind for me right now. Next, let's do some eyeshadow. Rhino just texted me and said there's something on the porch for me. So if it's a sunset lamp, I'm gonna be really excited because I love those pictures and I really want to do a photo shoot. That's what I was gonna do, is get ready with me to do a photo shoot in my basement. But I was like, I don't know if photo shoot's quite the vibe tonight because Ryan likes to play his video games. So respect. It's a sunset lamp! We're gonna have fun with this later. It is snack time. So, you know what, guys? I think this is this is literally perfect marketing. Snack brands, we need to collab because you can sponsor the munchies portion of the video. This isn't sponsored, but the munchies portion of the video, I don't know if anybody's done this, or like, if they haven't, they're silly. They're really silly, actually. But I feel like they probably exist, right? Like a munchie sponsorship. If I'm being that innovative, somebody needs to pay me a lot of money. But if I'm actually not that innovative, oh well. So I'm at this point in the bake. That granola bar was really good, by the way. At this point in the bake, when I was eating that granola bar, I was like, I could just stop everything right now and go find more snacks. But I think it'd probably be more beneficial for me to sit and continue to do my makeup for you guys, because I wanted to start doom scrolling on my phone, and I was like, no, keep the phone on the tripod, let's get it, girl. So yes, we're gonna move on to eyeshadow. And I also wanted to mention that this is Fendi, but I can't really do a play on fake Fendi. I feel like that would, it is fake Fendi, so it's Fendi. I got it at a bin store. It was like $5. That's so funny to me. Since I'm gonna go in my basement and smoke ganja later today, I think we could do something like green eyeshadow. This is kind of like bluey green. Like, I think we could use some of them for our look. This is Nook & Co. from the Animal Crossing collection from ColourPop. I actually really like ColourPop. I think they have quality products for a pretty cheap amount of money. I also think I have a green in here, this Conspiracy, so maybe we'll use that too. Let's just have some fun with it, okay? I don't think I have, like, primer. Let me see. Chaloup's here. Like, what could I use as a primer? If I put that facial spray back on, do you think that'll work? It's not really priming anything, but what could I use as a primer? Like, if I had a liquid product, maybe. Oh, here. A chewed bottle of liquid eyeshadow primer. Do you think there's any in here at all? Or do you think Chalupa ate it all? I just need a little bit. Oh wait, here. Because this belongs to my nightstand. And this is a Bobbi Brown old ass foundation. I'm gonna use this on my eyelids. As like a, what do they call that? A primer, you guys. Oh god. It's old ass. It's from when I was in high school. Don't tell anybody. Yeah, just get it all over. Do people do brows last? Or when do people do brows? So I'm like, am I gonna mess up my eyebrows if I do? That's a bit much. Yeah, so all over the lid. You know what? If my neighbor knows that I'm talking to myself right now, fuck it. The other day she was listening to, did I tell you guys? She was listening to Taylor Swift. She was listening to Noah Kahan. Billie Eilish was on the playlist. And I literally could hear word for word. You would have thought I lived in an apartment with the way that these walls are so thin. Okay, I found a brush. This is from, I couldn't tell you where, but you know what? It did come in an Ipsy bag, but it was when I just moved into my apartment. So I'm pretty sure it was, well, it had to be the girls that lived before me there. So sorry you didn't get your Gudetama Ipsy bag that month, girl. I got it and did open it because I didn't think you were coming back. Bitch move, I know. It came with this brush and I use it for everything. Every single thing. So if I am following what the beauty gurus told me back in the day, I would start with like a base shade. That Illuminati is also green. We could use that too. Let's start off with, I'm gonna use, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna use Made in the shade. I'm gonna start by going in with Made in the shade, and I'm just gonna get that all over my brush, and I'm gonna pat it off, okay? And I'm gonna lay this, oh my god, the foundation. I'm gonna lay this all over my lid. I know it's got like glitter in it, so maybe that's not your ideal base shade, but we're working with it, okay? Lay mama boots down. Oh my god, you know what we could do? After the football game, hopefully the Browns win. Yes, we're Browns fans. We could play with the lamp. That might be fun. I'm laying this all over my lid and I'm kind of gonna go up into the crease as well. If this is a 20-minute video, thank you for watching. You're the real G. You like that? Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. Next, I'm pulling this all out of my ass, okay? I'm gonna take Conspiracy and I'm gonna go like in the V here, and I'm gonna use the same brush because YOLO. Oh my god, it's getting in my eye. Maybe? And I feel like I'm giving St. Patrick's Day. No, it's gonna be ganja. Let me tell you, I don't know how to get to ganja. Maybe we can draw a little leaf. Oh my god. Yes, okay. I don't know. I think I'm gonna bring in Illuminati. Did I say that earlier? I'm gonna bring that in actually and do the thing I was talking about earlier. Is it Slay? Is it Slay? Back in with Illuminati. This is no way like an actual tutorial. I don't think. I'm gonna do what my actual instinct is telling me to do right now, and I'm going to put this in the crease, like, yeah. Maybe we'll smoke it out. I don't know. Like, I know how to do that. It might look better once we put eyeliner on it too and mascara. Yeah, that'll do, right? Just give it a little. My go-to highlight is Ranch, but maybe I could like pull these two in. Just like, are my eyes red? Should we do another rip? That's the thumbnail right there. I'm gonna play with Ranch and Conspiracy and kind of maybe like use that as a highlight. Slay? I kind of feel like a clown, but that's okay. Slipping through my fingers all the time. I cannot, today my ADHD song is slipping through my fingers all the time. I can't stop that one. And if I have to hear, there's a matter on the dance floor, like I love it. Like I can't stop singing it. I've never heard it before I can't stop singing it, and I just have moved on to Slipping Through My Fingers, and I don't even know why I was singing it. I must have heard it on a TikTok for me to be like so obsessed with it. It's crazy. But yeah, I don't know if you can see Chalup, but she's back here. She's right back here. She's baby. Oh my god. This might have to be like a whole other story time. Speaking of Chalupa, I do have a story time about the one, like how my mom and I got scammed out of a Papillon puppy. Like I think it was $400 we got scammed out of because we were trying to buy a fake dog that didn't exist. And it didn't really feel right, but my mom was like, just send him the money, and like sure enough, no dog. But the crazy thing, I feel like I could make a whole story time about it if you really want me to, but like long story short, crazy thing is I'm disputing it with the bank, and I get this phone number. I get a phone number on this piece of paper saying that like the bank won't give me my $400 back because I, got scammed. They were like, this account is associated with this phone number. They're like, feel free to contact him yourself and like figure it out. So I literally like, I called this number and I heard a voicemail because every other piece of communication that was happening with this man is happening through a fake phone number. And I should have like called it and I should have known before, but I've tried calling it and I'm like, oh my God, like getting a hold of it. They won't answer me anymore, right? They did the scam, they're done. But I call this phone number and I get a voicemail. I text it and it's an iPhone and that's amazing. So I get a hold of this woman and, you know, we end up talking on the phone and I tell her like what happened to me, how I got scammed out of all this money, and it was like related to like this phone number. And she told me, she was like, oh my God, you know, like I don't know if what the whole scam is, if she I don't know, but she was like, oh my God, I gave my cousin my phone. Like I don't know if you guys believe this, my cousin needed a phone, he's from like overseas, and she's like, I gave him my old phone. I guess all of her Cash App or her phone banking information, I don't know what was on the phone that he was able to scan me. Probably just Cash App, right? Turns out he's like scamming people. And she said somebody else had called her before about like a dog cage, something like that. And she just like brushed it off because like she thought they were crazy. But she's like, this happened to you too? And I was like, yeah, bro. She paid me back the $400. Like, this is a story time, I'm sorry. She paid me back the $400 in increments until it was paid. And, you know, I would text her and there would be like, she only ever delayed the payments like a few times, but like, she's like, that's all I can afford to do right now. And like, she figured it out for me. Like and it was crazy and I'm very thankful. I can't believe like that happened. She was like, I'm gonna make this right. And she's like, my auntie, I'm gonna have my mom call his mom and like, beef it out. And I'm like, did that actually happen, or was she like, fuck, I scammed this bitch out of $400? Anyways, I don't know, was she scamming or was it really the cousin? I don't know, that's crazy, but that's one of the craziest stories that happened in my life. I haven't told too many people that, but now I'm sharing it on the internet because I did get the money back, so I don't feel that bad. Anyways, I'm gonna go back in with ranch and we're gonna clean this up a bit. This actually looks like shit. It looks like poop. No, it doesn't. Yeah. Let me clean this up. I never said this was going to be a good tutorial. So I think we're going to like keep this kind of vibe. I don't know if it looks good, but I think maybe throwing some like glitter on it. Like CEO. I'm going to go back in with CEO and I'm going to like pat it. I'm going to pat it on my eyelid. I'm going to load it up, okay? Can you see that? It's getting in my eye. I'm gonna do that as my highlight as well. Oh, that's giving mermaid. It's giving mermaid. Okay, let's do the other eye super quick then. I'm so baked right now. Okay, honestly, I don't even remember what I did. I think it was conspiracy. Girlies, be honest. How did you learn how to do winged eyeliner? Because I watched so many YouTube tutorials. And I know how to do wing eyeliner now. Like, I think I kind of slay. But it was just like so crazy how long it took to master such a craft. And it's something I don't even do anymore. But unless I like want to go out and put some like fun makeup on, then I'll do it. But I don't do it on a daily basis. This is so bad. Okay, back in with Illuminati. I hope these like match kind of. I'm doing that face. What are you guys eating for dinner? I'm already thinking about dinner. What time is it? I don't even know what time it is. I got up at like 10 today. I couldn't sleep last night. It was really bad. All I wanted to do, I just wanted to like be on I had caffeine, so that could be a reason why. I just like couldn't get my body to like calm down. Do you know what I'm saying? Like my brain like is like goes crazy. My brain just goes haywire and it can never like just settle down long enough for me to fall asleep. But then I finally fall asleep around like 2 or something. I wake up in the middle of the night because of the dogs or whatever, and I also like it hit me like I had to run to the bathroom. I had a shit attack, but it was, it's I've had worse shit attacks. By shit attack I mean diarrhea. But I like to call it shit attack because it quite literally attacks my butthole. Okay. Yeah, these probably aren't. We had to go back in with ranch. Okay. Besides the glitter, it's kind of looking slay. I think I just put a lot of glitter on. Kind of looks like we're going to the club. You wanna go to the club? Pull up. Speaking of the club, that was something I wanted to talk about, was like, when I was gonna I wanted to be like, get to know me, because do you guys really know me? I don't know. Probably not. When I was in college, back in the day, it feels like yesterday, honestly. I used to go out pretty often. I would go out with my friends from school, but then after, like, when I graduated, I was an avid club goer. And I never thought that I was like I don't even know what you club rat, maybe a club rat? Not really a club rat, but I went out pretty often. I just think that's funny because we would just go out and have fun and drink and come home. Like, we were just having a good time. No funny business. It was just good vibes only. Were you guys club rats? In college, we totally would go to Bullwinkles. I had a fun time at Bullwinkles. We would go to Midway. And then, like, Standard Hall was a big vibe, which I got my phone stolen out of my pocket there once. So ever since then, it's not a good vibe. No, it's Food Hall. We used to go to Food Hall. Oh my God, we used to go to Cantina. Cantina is out on 4th Street. And then, okay, I'm gonna finish the glitter and do this CEO all over the lid. I didn't go to Ohio State, but the campus bars, we would love to go to. We went to Bullwinkles a few times. I've gone to Midway. And then we also really liked to go to Cantina. I think that's on like 4th Street. And then there was that other bar that was right there next to Cantina that like all the thotties went to, like the Hip and Happening bar, and I only went once, and I don't really know why. Like, it wasn't that good. Was it called Saloon? They'd be like, we go to Saloon. I'm like, Saloon, you guys, that's so funny. Like, Saloon was the Hip and Happening bar. That is so funny. I'm gonna do, oh my God. I'm gonna do, since it's a special occasion, I'm gonna do some eyeliner. So speaking of college, I know you're curious and you're dying to know what I majored in. And are you gonna be shocked if I told you I did in fact major in film and media production? So I hope I'm not disappointing any of my teachers or anything like that with the quality of content I'm producing on the internet. But that's really why I have a very strong passion for making videos for you, really, on the internet. I love YouTube, and I've always loved YouTube. So I'm gonna go in with, this is really goopy, but this is NYX Epic Wear. It's waterproof. That's unfortunate. It's probably all they had. They had some other, the like liquid vinyl, is that what it was called? That was a good one. That was a good one, I think, but it also peeled off my lids. I think it was that one. This is waterproof, so this shit is not gonna come off for days. Was the degree worth it? I think so. I got a lot of experience out of it. To be honest with you guys, I love college. I think it was an amazing experience. And like, do I miss it? Not really. Cause like school, like I never really liked to school. I did like college though. I liked it a lot because I was able to like focus in on what I wanted to do and what I've wanted to do for years. There you go. If you're thinking about going to college, maybe. I also minored in digital design. My teacher, she's kind of a bitch. Can I say that? She was like, I don't know. I didn't really like her vibe. Though I do remember I was in her class and she asked me if I came to college to get my MRS degree. I don't know if I talked about this before, but she asked me if I came to college to get my MRS degree, and I literally didn't know what she was talking about. I was like, what are you talking about? And she was like, to find a husband. And I was like, no, actually, that is so funny. Why would you say that to me? But why would you come up to me and do that? Like, I actually wanted to be in that class. I wanted to learn about graphic design or whatever the course was. And she asked me that. Like, what? I was shocked. Like, does anybody not think that's acceptable? She had me shook. This is so funny. College too. So college also was my first ever experience with this. This one's about to be wonky. My first experience with like creating a podcast, and I absolutely like from that day, like that day on, I wanted to make a podcast. I was like, this is so much fun. I love the idea of it, just being able to sit and talk and communicate with somebody. I love it. There was this project where I had to do a 2-episode podcast, and I was partnered with this this other kid. It was about we only had to do 2 episodes, but our podcast was going to talk about like movies from the 80s, and we were both had like very different thoughts on the movie, so it's like kind of funny to hear me. I really probably just sound ignorant in it, but we watched Spaceballs and we watched Bill and Ted's Awesome Adventure, and we kind of just went back and forth on the plot and why I thought it was fucking stupid. And like one of my like points is in Spaceballs, the green screen is just so obvious, and I just remember sitting there arguing that, you know, I don't really like it, it's goofy, like why are we making like a parody of I didn't like it. I didn't like it, that's all. We had a contest and other kids were doing like something about like instruments or this and that, and it was all like kind of like music based, but ours was really like one of the different ones that kind of stood out, and the teacher loved it, ate that shit up, and we won the contest. And I was like, I'm good for something. So one of these days when Big Clouds Only goes viral and my teacher sees that, I'm gonna be like, dude, you know, like you really are what got me started. Look, I got that on my eye. Should we leave it? It's okay, right? I mean, it's still there, but I don't really care enough. My eyes are so wet. I'm gonna do some eyelashes. Well, I'm gonna do mascara for you. My favorite mascara is Lash Paradise. I think the dupe of Better Than Sex by Benefit. That who makes it? I think. But I love that one too. But this dupe, good dupe. Yeah. Like guys, I was like big into the like media stuff. We had a $48 film festival, and 2 out of the 3 that I participated in, we won audience choice, so that's pretty cool. And then we had something called like a student media exec team, where we did kind of like a web series where we did announcements. It was called like The Beat, and we did like announcements of what was going on campus and things like that. So that I thought that was fun because I did my hosting. It was so much fun. Like I wish I could have done that every year to do fun stuff like that, and that's what it was like made for, kind of like experimenting. And we did like videos for campus and stuff like that too. I just thought it was a lot of fun. I slayed. And then I won an award. You guys, can you believe that? I don't know what they formally called it, but it was an outstanding achievement in television and video, I think. Radio maybe? At the school. And then there was another award in the category that 2 girls won it. Like they split the prize. 2 girls won it and they split the prize. And I was like, that's crazy. They were very smart girls, very intelligent. Like, so like we're 2 different vibes. Like they were very like nerds. And I was not a nerd vibe. So it was kind of like, I'm shocked that I myself got it and didn't have to, like, you know, I'm shocked that they didn't win it and that I got my own. Does that make any sense? I don't know. But I think about that. I think about that a lot. And I worked on the 48 hours with them and we slayed. And it's probably because of their writing and not so much my editing, but I don't know. I think like Chipotle sounds good for dinner, but also, I don't know. Chicken sounds good too. In school, I also did like a TV class. I fucking hated it. I fucking hated that. This should give me so much anxiety. It was crazy. So I only did that for a semester. Okay, so here's our eye look. I think maybe we will put on some lipstick. Oh, I forgot to do my highlight. Hold on, I gotta do my highlight. Oh, that's a little green. A little more green than I was expecting. Did you guys like college, or was it just me? You know, I went on, like, right out of college, I went and got an internship, so I was, you know, working on my craft until about, like, 2 months ago. 3 months ago now? I'm still here trying to use my degree to the bestest, And that's all I can do right now. So I just put some lip balm on. What I think I'm gonna do is create my own lipstick. So should we use Conspiracy? Let's do Conspiracy and just like do this. And then we'll go show Rhino. I don't know how I feel about this, if I'm being honest. Oh, we gotta do our hair too. We can't forget to do our hair. I feel like a leprechaun. Like I feel like I'm going out for St. Patrick's Day and just look really trashy. Okay, I think we're gonna just brush our hair because curling it, it's still wet. It's probably not even worth it. Oh, it's really wet. This is my favorite hairbrush. Tangle Teaser. If you don't have a Tangle Teaser, you need to go get one. And then they literally put this in their advertising. Like the balls on the end of your hairbrushes get stuck in your hair, and that's why like they get caught on knots and shit. And they don't have it. Look, all this hair. They don't have these little balls. So it makes it so much easier for it to go through my hair, and I love it so much. I think next I want to put my bangs on. Just for shits and giggles. But I think it's a little blonde. Oh, if I had a beanie. I feel like Taylor Swift. I wish I could have bangs. Like I mean I can, but it's like a commitment. You have to keep up with it. They're like a long-term commitment. Let me see what else I have. Maybe a little like what if I just like, I feel like paint grandpa. Could I like, no, like here. Who do I look like? What do I feel like I would fit in with the Scooby-Doo crap? I'm Shaggy's girlfriend. That's the character, Shaggy's girlfriend. I think this is the fit. Let's go show Ryan. Let's go show him the makeup. Let's go show him the hair and the fit. The fit, we already had the green top on, so we're just gonna keep it and I have shorts on. Let's go show Ryan. It's me and Chalu, baby. I know she's gonna follow me downstairs, so I'm just gonna pick her up now. Do you like my makeup? And my hair? You like it? I don't have to use that. I feel like I fit in with the Scooby-Doo cast. There you have it, folks. He loved it. If you loved this, give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Doses!